Hello everyone, in this chapter I'm going to show you how to use the panelization feature built into EasyEDA Pro. After you finish your PCB design, the very first step is to make sure that the board outline is closed, no matter if it's a rectangular outline or irregular polygon. It must be fully closed. Next, go to the top toolbar and select Panelize. Here you will find three panelization methods. The first one is V-cut. When you choose V-cut, you can set the panel area, for example 2 by 2. Which gives you 4 boards in total. Then you adjust the row spacing and column spacing. It's important to note that the spacing must be greater than 1.6 millimeters. If it's smaller, the cutting blade will collide and won't be able to complete the separation. As a rule of thumb, we recommend setting it to 2 mm for safety. Once configured, the system will automatically generate cut lines on both the top and bottom layers, forming grooves. After production, you will be able to snap the boards apart by hand. In the V-cut settings, you can also decide whether to add processed edges. The height and position of these edges can be adjusted. Usually, just adding them to the top and bottom is enough. The software will round the corners automatically, which helps the board slide smoothly into production line without getting stuck. You can also set tooling holes for panel alignment on fixtures. The hole size and the position can be customized based on your manufacturer's requirements. Next, let's look at panelization methods. By default, it's set to panel by outline. In this mode, the global and coordinate file only contains the single board date, so the file size stays small. Most PCB manufacturers, including GLC PCB, support this mode, and they'll take care of the panelization process during production. Another option is panel by all objects, which duplicates the entire design in very subboard. This makes the global file much larger and is usually only required when the manufacturer doesn't support manual panelization. The second method is stamp hole panelization. When you select stamp hole, the system will provide a list of parameters such as row spacing, column spacing, and the number of hole groups. Each group represents one connection point. For example, if you set it to 2 groups, 2 sets of mouse bite holes will be generated at each connection area. The larger or more complex the board, the more groups you'll usually need. The hole diameter can stay at the default value, which already meets manufacturing standard. But if your PCB factory has specific requirements, you can adjust the drill size and spacing accordingly. Keep in mind, the spacing shouldn't be too small, or it will be very hard to break the boards apart. It also shouldn't be too close, because drill tolerance errors may cause the holes to merge. In most cases, we set 6 or 8 grooves, but you can adjust depending on the board size. After production, you can simply snap the board apart by hand. The third method is combination of V-cut and stamp hole. This way, both V-cut lines and stamp holes are generated, which is useful in certain special cases. Finally, one more important note. When ordering from GLC PCB, you don't need to export the full panelized object. Just provide the single board global and coordinate field, and the factory will handle panelization automatically. Only if your PCB house specifically requests an error file, then you should enable the export option. And that's it. This is the automatically panelization feature in EasyEDA Pro. If you'd like more flexibility, you can check out our tutorial on manual panelization. Thanks for watching.